I'm going to be taking out that chimney breast. In the previous videos I've done the loft, but now it's this beast, and then it's even bigger than that in the basement. Time to get all this out of the way. Because I need to make this flush, if you get me. I'll make a start. We're all done and dusted, knocking the bricks out. Can't believe it. Now I'm going to go and get some cement, and I'm going to fill all these gaps. The day after I finished knocking all the bricks off, and I filled in all the gaps with cement. So they're all rock hard now. Thought it would go on a lot better. So I was absolutely piling it on. It's because I want to bond it to the previous plaster that's on. Whether that's right or wrong, I'm not sure, but I don't think it will do it much harm. So there we go. First time plastering ever. That's the undercoat. Right, this is currently the day after. So those walls are about as rough as my hands. So that should be pretty good. Yeah, happy with that. I'm going to go to this surface. I think the only thing I might have to do before is scrape all these rough bits off this wall. Only because I think when I'm trying to even it with the trowel, I just keep thinking it's going to be all over the show. So I might do that. And then I'm going to go in the garden and brace the storm that we've got outside. It's absolutely blowing a gale. But I'll go outside. I've been watching some videos on the best ways to mix plaster. So here's the one I've been watching. Dead good. Just some normal guy who's done a video, but I've had a few tips that I didn't know. So he said put like 3/4 of the bag in and save 1/4 just in case you have to keep topping it up to make it thick. I've only got one bag, and I 100% was just going to put the full bag in water, and then I'm left with the pickle, aren't I, if it's too thin. So anyway, I'll clean those off, and then I'll go outside and make a start. The wind's crazy out there, so I'll probably just put music over it or fast forward it, and then come back up here, make a start. So yeah, let's go. something a bit better to scoop it up with. So I'm pretending I know what I'm doing, but don't know if that's a little bit too runny. Let's put a little bit less on there. Oh. That wasn't too bad. I think I'm just going to get as much on the wall as I can. And then we'll go from there. I think I've got enough on the walls for now. I need to wash these, make these nice and clean, and then I'm just going to have a go at that big like trowel that I've got and just see what we're working with. I think it's going to get a little bit harder, and I might be able to work with it a little bit with that, he says, and then I can start adding to it. So I'll wash these and then we'll get the big trowel out. want to, but this is how it's been left basically. There's the footprint when I was stood upside down. Anyway, the plaster started to go off and I ran out of plaster on that mix. There's loads of imperfections. A little bit disappointing. But what I gathered was some areas was probably about 20 mil. Now I'm expecting that might crack, but we'll see. Some areas was like 5 mil. So I think the first coat I did probably wasn't the best. And this probably isn't the best, but my first coat, my first time ever doing like undercoating, my first time doing this. And do you know what? You hear all the time that plasterers are paid a fortune. I get it. Fair play to them. That's a good skill, that, because I might keep getting better obviously, but that's nowhere near what I wanted it like. So I'll just have to keep going, and whoever does this for a job, fair play. I've just done a tiny little wall. These guys, I don't know if it's easier going on plasterboard, maybe, but that wasn't that easy. So yeah, that's how it's getting left tonight. And I'm now keep thinking, if I come in tomorrow morning and do another one, do I have to then bond it again? I'm like, oh, half the wall's gonna be a green bond, but I'll see anyway. I have had an idea that's very rough, but I'll get a lot of grief for it. But I might actually let this dry for a few days, maybe sand it, and then just use filler in gaps, because I'm an absolute G with filler. But we'll see anyway. So thanks for watching, and I don't want to say epic fail, but I would give it a 4 out of 10 if I'm being kind on myself. So not the best, but we're learning. So if you think it was shocking, comment. If you think it was good, comment, and we'll get a load of interest in it and people talking, and then people might learn from this. I might learn from it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.